Ooh, y'all. TikTok gives us 10 minutes now for clips. I'm in trouble. I don't know if I'm in trouble or y'all are in trouble. So I'm sitting here and waiting on my next order. I've got like 7 minutes, and I just want to talk to y'all about something I'm having a hard time with today, and actually a lot the last couple of months. I can't remember if I've talked much about it on here, but last year I did start taking GLP1s. Now my GLP1 journey, I did really like them. I started out on Semaglutide, and then I transitioned to Tirzepatide. I did not take the name brand ones. I took like the kind that's compounded and you draw it up and inject it yourself. Which I liked that form just because it was easier to adjust it. So like there were times where I felt like I didn't need to step fully up to the next level, and because I was like drawing it up myself from a vial, I was able to discuss with my doctor and maybe step up slower by like 1 milligram, or not milligram, whatever it is, like 1 instead of maybe 5 or 10 at a time. I can't remember the exact ones. I think Tirzepatide, I think you step up like 17 at a time, milliliters. Y'all, take that with a grain of salt. Research it yourself, because I don't know if I'm getting my amounts right. Anywho, I had originally gone on GLP-1s not for the weight loss portion of it. I knew I could lose weight without that. I've done it more times than I'd like to admit. I went on it because it also helps with inflammation in your body. It can help with pain. But the food noise, it quiets that down. Now, I do want just a disclaimer. I am not a doctor. Do not take medical advice from me. I am not qualified to give it. I'm only sharing like my personal experience. But back in January, so when my ex decided that he wanted a divorce, I had a few weeks to prepare for that. Not that you can never prepare. I'm still not prepared. But I knew that I wasn't going to be able to afford it because, of course, insurance doesn't cover it. So I was paying for it out of pocket. And I knew that at some point I was going to have to stop taking them. Which, if you've ever lived with a chronic pain condition, you know, like it's exhausting. It takes so much out of you. At one point, I was walking like doubled over because I was in so much pain. And so that scared me, like having to go off, and because I personally did get a lot of relief from inflammation and pain on this medication. And it definitely quieted my brain. It was like being on GLP-1s. It was like having a normal brain for the first time in like I could remember, because I didn't have this overwhelming compulsion to eat. That was gone. It totally quieted my mind, and I felt normal for once, and I got pain relief. So my body, like I did still have daily pain, but it was probably 80% better. And if you live in chronic pain, man, 80% is like, that feels like being given back your life. I could do a lot more. I felt better. So for me, I didn't take them as much about the weight loss itself, as I was just tired of fighting my brain every day. I was tired of fighting like pain every day. And they definitely gave me that. But like I said, when he told me that he wanted to get a divorce, I knew that I was not going to be able to continue taking them. So in January, I just stopped taking them. I didn't get my new vials of medicine. But if Zepbound would like to sponsor me, like, this isn't sponsored, but I will just say, you heard it here first, so nobody come back if I ever get a sponsorship and say, you sold out. No, I didn't. I'm telling you right now, if that company called me today and offered me Zepbound, because that's the name brand of Tirzepatide, 100% I would take it, just to be able to get back on this medication, because it was life-changing for me. One day maybe I'll do like a whole video. I don't know if my story even warrants a whole video, but for sure, like, It's been hard coming off of them. And one thing that I'm struggling with today is like food noise. I pack my lunch every day, and then I pack, like, this is my coffee, and it's just like instant coffee, water, collagen. I will post a video about that collagen because it's really good, and you can add it to pretty much anything and it doesn't change the flavor. And it's one I recommend. I'll do a video on it for you guys here in the next day or so. I won't leave you hanging. But no sugar or anything like that. And then I make my flavored water, sugar-free Kool-Aid, and bring that with me. But I also like pack my lunch, and I pack snacks to bring out with me because I work this full time. Anyway, the thing I'm struggling with so much, aside from pain, like my pain is back with a vengeance, but also the food noise. I just sit here and I know I'm not hungry. I've eaten, and I've eaten healthy stuff today. You know, like lean chicken, lettuce. I made like a wrap today. But man, like the food noise is so loud. I'm just sitting here and I just want to eat. I don't need it. I'm not hungry. But I'm fighting my own brain. I'm fighting my own self not to sit here and eat. And I hate that. Y'all, I miss my medicine so bad. Like, not even gonna lie. I really miss my medicine. And it's just a shame. Like, I wish you could. And Zepbound is approved for weight loss. So it's not like, if I'm not mistaken, don't take my word on that. You can do your own research. But if I'm not mistaken, Zepbound was like FDA approved for weight loss. So not like diabetic use. It was actually for weight loss. But man, I just really miss it. And I hate this because it was so nice those few months I was on it to not obsess about food, because like I'm that person that I will eat to the point of being sick. And there are times I would sit and eat like a family size bag of M&Ms or potato chips or something like that, and it was like, why am I eating this? I don't even want it. And GLP1s quieted that. It took it away. And not to say I never had cravings or was tempted to eat, but it was like it tamped it down so much. It was life-changing for me. And so, yeah, like today, I'm just rambling on at this point, and I have to go pick up my order because it's now 2:11. So I'm going to have to like cut this off. But yeah, I guess I just wanted to come on and share something I was struggling with today and talk a little bit, you know, about my GLP1 journey. If you guys have questions, drop them in the comments. Let me know. I would love to do like a Q&A about like my personal experience, because there's so much fear around taking them. And I definitely did have some bad side effects. I noticed those more when I was getting up to like higher doses. So I backed them back down. And I did find like I had a sweet spot with both Semaglutide and Tirzepatide. But yeah, if you guys want a video, I would love to do maybe a live or a video just telling more about why I chose the ones I chose, the negative things that I experienced, the positive things, why I switched from one to the other. Yeah, I would love to share that if you guys are interested. So just let me know. But I'm going to go pick up my order so I can get my customers their groceries. And you guys take care. Catch you later.